Meta will let outside developers create AI-powered apps for its smart glasses. The FTC is suing Ticketmaster for allegedly colluding with resellers. And a former Facebook lobbyist is now in charge of the EU's Facebook regulator. It's Friday, September 19th, and here's a quick look at tech in the news this morning from Engadget. Meta's lineup of smart glasses could soon get a lot more capabilities. The company will begin allowing outside developers to bring their apps to its RayBan and Oakley smart glasses. Up to now, Meta has only had a limited number of third-party integrations for its glasses, with apps like Spotify and Audible. But Meta will now allow developers to start experimenting with apps that can take advantage of the built-in sensors and audio capabilities of its glasses. Now, this means other companies will be able to create their own custom experiences that use Meta's multimodal AI features. The company is already working with a set of early partners like Twitch, which is creating live streaming capabilities for the glasses, and Disney, which is experimenting with an app for inside its parks. A demo video shows a visitor walking around Disneyland and asking the AI assistant about the rides she's seeing and other park information. 18 Birdies, a golf app, is working on an integration that can give players club recommendations and yardage stats. Notably, these apps all seem like they work with Meta's non-display glasses, which means that even people who have first-gen Ray-Ban Meta glasses could see a bunch of added new functionality. It's not clear if the company will also allow developers to also build experiences that can take advantage of the display on its newest Meta Ray-Ban display frames, but that could open up even more possibilities. Meta's new set of tools, officially called the Wearables Device Access Toolkit, will roll out as a limited developer preview ahead of broader availability next year. The FTC and 7 states sued Ticketmaster owner Live Nation on Wednesday. The lawsuit accused the company of knowingly allowing brokers to buy tickets in bulk. Ticketmaster allegedly then let them resell the tickets at a significant markup on its own secondhand market. The FTC claims Ticketmaster was aware that resellers routinely bypassed its security measures for these purchases. The company profits 3 times from resales. It collects fees at the initial purchase, followed by both buyer and seller fees upon resale. Between 2019 and 2024, Ticketmaster raked in $16.4 billion in fees, according to the FTC. The agency paints a picture of the company that epitomizes rampant corporate greed. The FTC claims an internal Live Nation review showed that 5 resellers alone harvested 246,407 tickets to 2,594 events. The agency accused Ticketmaster of admitting in an internal email that it turns a blind eye as a matter of policy. The company is said to even offer tech support to brokers through its Trade Desk app. The software is designed to consolidate and manage tickets purchased through multiple Ticketmaster accounts. Ticketmaster also allegedly failed to implement third-party identity verification tools that could have prevented the bulk purchases. Why? Well, the FTC quotes the company as saying these tools would have been too effective. The company is also said to have admitted to engaging in deceptive pricing. Their alleged reason? Customers were less likely to buy tickets when they saw the actual cost up front. The FTC accused Live Nation of violating 2 laws: the FTC Act's ban on deceptive practices and the BOTS Act. The latter was signed by President Obama back in 2016, just before leaving office. As its name suggests, it banned the use of bots or other software to obtain more tickets than is legally allowed. Earlier this year, President Trump issued an executive order to increase enforcement of the law. The suit was filed in the U.S. District Court for the Central District of California. Joining the FTC in the suit are Virginia, Utah, Florida, Tennessee, Nebraska, Illinois, and Colorado. A former lobbyist for Meta is now in charge of the EU's chief regulator for big tech firms. That's according to reporting by the Irish Times. Niamh Sweeney has been named Commissioner of the Data Protection Commission, which is one of the largest EU data protection authorities. Prior to this, she worked at Meta for 6 years. Sweeney was Director of European Public Policy at WhatsApp and head of Irish public policy at Facebook for many of those years. She becomes the third active commissioner of the regulatory body, joining Des Hogan and Dale Sutherland. The organization has welcomed Sweeney's appointment, saying it looks forward to working with her as the DPC continues to uphold the EU's fundamental right to data protection. However, this regulatory body is notorious for being friendly to big tech, as is Ireland in general. The country offers a low corporate tax rate and tends to be lenient when it comes to regulations. The DPC has developed a reputation for not actually calling on big tech companies to pay out fines for violating laws, like the EU's General Data Protection Regulation. As a matter of fact, the organization has only managed to collect around 0.6% of the billions of dollars in fines levied toward tech companies. Some of these violations were attributed to Meta itself. The company was fined nearly $300 million after a data breach impacted Facebook accounts throughout the globe. Meta was fined another $100 million after it was found to be storing passwords in plain text, which is a GDPR violation. Here's hoping Sweeney is willing to step up against her old bosses. Thanks for listening. There's more to these stories and more tech news at Engadget.com. This episode featured journalism from Carissa Bell, Will Shanklin, and Lawrence Bonk, and was voiced and produced from the sound studios of Spoken Layer by me, Steve White. Enjoy your weekend. I'll be back on Monday morning with more tech news from Engadget.